done atrocious things to America. They have both done atrocious things to Americans. They have both done atrocious things to black people. Like, let's just get it right, man. Get it right. Just because, you know, Trump was on stage with Beyonce and Jay-Z and Chance the Rapper and hugging them up and hanging out in clubs and stuff with black people jumping around like a fucking idiot, doesn't mean we fuck with him like that. You know? Doesn't mean I'm gonna fuck with him like that because of that. Don't let anyone's endorsement of somebody be the reason you endorse somebody. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, if you knew it to be true in your heart that you knew a pedophile and they was hanging out with your mama, would you be cool with the pedophile because your mama was cool with them? I'm just saying. These are real big questions, because some of you would. Like, fuck it, let's keep it 100. Like, some of y'all be like, well, you know, he ain't touch my kids and, you know, he cool with my mama. No, because then you can't care about kids as a whole and can't care about your own kids to let somebody that is known that's doing some shit like that, whether they've done it to yours or not, be around your children. So, you know, with that being said, don't let anyone's endorsement sway you. You know, I've never bought shit because, you know, some rapper was up there with it on. And usually I had it before them rappers. All them Audemars watches, all them fucking YSL, all that shit. I got pictures from years, 94, 96. I was rocking that shit. Fendi, Gucci, all that shit that they rapping about. Like, remember, motherfuckers was rapping about that shit in the salt and pepper era. I'm that era. I'm 43. So for anybody to be like, oh, you know, like y'all acting like, you know, Young Thug just taught you about YSL, that's because he just taught you about it. You know what I'm saying? We taught him about it. And they know it. You know what I'm saying? All these younger generation motherfuckers, you 25 talking about, you know, all this jewelry, Audemars, platinum. You know what I'm saying? I was getting platinum from Rudolph Ertl in the 90s. Look it up. Rudolph Ertl was one of the first platinum dealers in Long Island. Sometimes I just like to give history lessons because a lot of y'all motherfuckers out here really think like motherfuckers who just started rapping just invented this shit out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, just invented these clothing brands yesterday that your kids is begging you for. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted up. These endorsements mean squat. They mean absolutely squat. You know? I say that to say this. Don't just fuck with people because of who they fuck with. You can't. You know? Y'all heard the words before. I'm sure you've all heard it before in your life. Guilty by association. There you go, Natalie. Knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everyone. KRS-One. I bet you couldn't find 10 kids at an elementary school that could tell you who KRS-One is. Because they've tried to and will continue to try to erase old school rap from the history books because it taught knowledge of self. You know what I'm saying? And they can't have that, because if you really knew who you were, if we really knew who we were, we wouldn't be running around here trying to kill each other. That's facts. Longest drive in history. You already know, Tiffany. You gotta suck it up. Buffalo. From here, it's kind of crazy. I did it 3 years ago. So I know. I know. You gotta wait. It's called a fucking line. You gotta wait. Jesus. You're not gonna get your kid no quicker than me if you're one car ahead of me. They're gonna release them all out to run to the car. And I guarantee you, my baby girl is gonna get to this car quicker than these motherfuckers. They don't know how to get in line. That's another thing, people. We don't listen. That's a black lady right there. I'm gonna keep it 100. We all see a four-way stop. I was next. She just closely followed the next car and went. But me knowing that I'm next, if I'd have just plowed this bitch into her, she would have been in the wrong. Because she should not have been moving. We have to learn to follow instruction. It's another thing. Not saying from presidents and all that crazy shit and all these crazy laws that they make, but amongst each other. There must be some instruction. There must be some fucking kind of organization. People always say that, well, black people aren't organized. Well, that's because we're always so worried about who's the organizer. Like, stop worrying about who the fuck the organizer is and realize that if they have the experience and the know-how and the fucking credentials to tell you what to do, to make things better for you, then go with that. Sometimes you gotta follow the right lead, people. I mean, people always talk shit like, oh, you know, I'm not following that person, I'm not following that person. Shit. That motherfucker is trying to get your life better. You know what I'm saying? How many other people do you know that are trying to get your life better? Is that motherfucking corporation trying to get your life better? Or are they trying to sell you something? Is that school your kid is in trying to make your kid's life better? Or are they just collecting a check as a teacher, as a principal, as a vice principal, as a superintendent? You see what I'm saying? Y'all gotta start understanding. Like, start fucking with people that are helping you get your life better. Start fucking with friends that are helping you get your life better. Because a lot of y'all just hang with the same ratchet group of people who are going nowhere in life. And y'all are cool with that. And y'all be on some shit like, that's my day one. You be like, my day one is not fucking doing the right thing. If your day one's not doing the right thing, you don't follow your day one to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my freedom. What little bit we might call freedom. Because we know we ain't fully free. You can't do half the shit you want to do without the governmental restrictions that they have on us, you know. Oh, you can do it once you've paid this much. Oh, you can do it once you've done this much school. But you ain't got to do a fucking thing to be president. I think all you got to do is make age requirements and have enough money for a campaign. That's it. That's crazy. So I should just have enough money to pay to be a doctor. Like, they should just have degrees that just have monetary amounts on them. Like, you ain't even got to go to school no more. Just like for a master's, I don't know, like 10,000. So you just go and make it affordable so everybody can just make their life better. You know what I'm saying? Make it 10 racks so everybody can have a master's degree and we can all share in these beautiful jobs that everybody else gets for nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Shauna says, hey, Barry, you're completely right. I changed my circle years ago and have been moving forward ever since. And this is true. This is true. These are not, you know, things that, I haven't seen in life. I could have died 3 times already. Like I tell baby girl, to a 10-year-old, I've lived your life 4 times. Like I could have died 3 times already and came back and lived your life again right alongside you. Like, these are people that know what is going on. So, you know, if you're in your 20s and I'm telling you this shit, that means I've seen it for 20 more years than you. Plus 3. If you're 20 years old, I've lived your life twice plus 3. So y'all gotta understand that. Like, these people are not telling you shit that has gone on through history and stuff. We're not telling you that you're not free because we just want to say shit like that. We're not telling you things that you don't know to be true because you haven't seen them come to pass yet. No, we're not. I'm telling you things, and other people are telling you things that we know to be true. We've seen them happen throughout history, and we're warning you. We're left here alive by God to be a warning to you. You know what I'm saying? That bloodsucker of the poor pastor who's asking you for your money every Sunday has got to keep you in a certain mind frame in order to keep you giving money. You know, he's got to keep you in a certain mind frame in order to make you vote a certain way. Like, this is real shit. Hillary was down here in a church campaigning, pandering for votes, using little Ziana Oliphant and her family like puppets. And she still lost. So that ought to show you right there, like, all of this foul shit they do does not even ever yield the proper results. You know what I'm saying? You may go through all that and get nobody. This baby girl right there. Load up. Here we go, people. The Miranda, I'm trying to get into our juvenile system. People have been lying to our children and destroying their futures over mistakes. This is facts. These are things we know to be true. Hey. Hey. What's up, baby girl?
What's up?
Do it up to the people. Pop out. Hey. How's school?
It was good.
That's good. You see? We like to hear that.
I saw Jorge today.
You did?
Yeah.
Lil Ori?
Yeah.
Where he was? In the hallway? Sucking his thumb like this kid? Look. She too big for that.
No.
Like, he was doing good though?
Mm-hmm.
Where he was going to lunch or something?
Mm-hmm. I saw him and it was dismissing. There was like Jorge.
Oh, and he was leaving?
Yeah.
Oh, they came and got him? Yeah, well, y'all know what it is, man. She said hi. She said Camille wants to see you. Tiffany's back from New York.
When's the next time we can see Camille? Yay. This weekend?
Yes, sure. We'll get them up this weekend, Tiff. But we got work to do anyway, Tiff. We got a Chili's to boycott. And that brings me back to what I was saying today. Chili's, a manager at a Chili's totally disrespected a black man and his service dog. And I'm not having it. And people are like, well, they ain't do it at the Chili's where you at. I don't give a fuck. The establishment has not fired this person. This person is not gone. He's the manager. And because of this, we will boycott all Chili's. So I'm telling you right now, as people, if you care about me as a veteran, if you care about the people in your family that are veterans, if you care about any veteran, don't set your foot in Chili's no more. Don't give them no more of your money. The video's on my page if you haven't seen it, Tiff. Video is on my page. That goes to show again, I made a post that a year ago. You know, sometimes I like to look at what they show me every day from a while back, you know, the Facebook memories or whatever. So a year ago, I posted, you know, that we needed to boycott Black Friday, boycott Christmas, boycott Thanksgiving, all this crap. And it went through. And today I posted, hey, y'all, y'all might have always thought, I was just some guy that didn't care, and I just cared overnight. Like, no, you can go back far as you want in my Facebook, and you're going to see me caring about my people, about the elevation of my people, about economic warfare. I've always been a boycotter because I've always known the power that our money had. And a lot of people didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, nonetheless, nobody ever want to do it. People like, oh no, I need to go to the mall, man. Why I gotta do that? I need to go to Chili's. You don't need to go nowhere. Ladies, get your ass in the house and cook something. Fellas, get your ass in the house and cook something. Don't be like you need a restaurant. You don't. Especially if they're not doing shit. Look on the walls of them restaurants. How many Little League or basketball teams or, things are they supporting? You feel me? How many? Look on the wall. I see some places where you go in, some of the Fridays or whatever, like we sponsor this football team, this basketball team, this volleyball team. If you're not giving nothing back to the neighborhood, if you're not giving nothing back, then why would we fuck with you? Why? Yeah, local restaurants, Like out here, Andario's, 7th District. My man Pho Hoa, the Vietnamese. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been supporting him, Because, I want to get into putting my money where it's gonna come back in some kind of way. Or just give it to a black person. Fuck it. I just want to circulate my dollar amongst our own. And I want them to be encouraged to do things, you know what I'm saying, back for the community like they do. My man True Life, you know what I'm saying? Buzz City Tattoos, shit like that Judah be fucking with. Like, people that's really gonna do something. Pfeiffer's in Statesville. There you go, Shauna. We need to come out there and check that out. Word. Maybe we get the families together and go out to Pfeiffer's. You know what I'm saying? I like to definitely support good restaurants and shit like that. Fam, this year is donating instead of gifts. Yeah, like, teach your kids other shit. Like you said, donating things, Maybe going and taking food out and feeding some homeless, on Thanksgiving, or make it your own. Stop making it Thanksgiving. That's all I want you to do. Make it your own shit. Make it your family's name, Make it your gathering, your get together. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Bethia gathering. The Rumule gathering. The Sloan gathering. Make it a gathering. Make it, your own shit. Because we know it represents nothing. Like I tell people all the time, it's like, the way we fist for justice. Everybody's like, it's black power. I was like, well, I say it's for justice. Who's to say different? You know what I'm saying? We make things what they are. Signs and symbols. My man Judah say that all the time. By the way, happy birthday. My little bro Judah, he probably dead sleep right now somewhere. He went out. A couple of the leaguers last night. Of course, I know they tore down Label. But I went out with them the night before. Little quaint spot, And the queen was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Not tonight. So it is what it is. Christmas family trip, movies, something this year. We buy the throws, $2.50, and give them to the homeless, socks, gloves, etc. That's right. Sharing justice is better. Hell, we already know we have power. There's no need to say it. I tell people that all the time, man. You know, people like, fist for black power. We already know we black. As black people, we are powerful. As black people, we are the best in sports. As black people, we are the best in entertainment. As black people, we have always excelled in everything we did. That's why you take Hollywood right now. I used to say all the time when people be like, yo, blah, blah, blah. You know, how Trump was like, oh, I'm going to send all the black people and the Mexicans away. And I say, you'll see a lot of white tears. Because there's a lot of white fans of black people who do amazing things. See, you can't just pick and choose. You said you was going to send all the black people to Africa. And we probably wouldn't mind. We'd just go and make an amazing society over there, and y'all be mad as hell that Africa became the fucking place to be all of a sudden. Because you can't just expect to take all the black people. Hell, a lot of them is married to white people. So we're going to still get a lot of your white people headed wherever we going. You know what I'm saying? This is just facts on facts. I can't even make this shit up. Like, there are a lot of interracial couples. There are a lot of interracial children. There are just white people that ain't fucking with the white people. If they got rid of all the black people, they'd be like, yo, I'm going where the black people going. So, you know, when y'all make these crazy generalizations, just think to yourself, you know, you send all the black people away, and you're not going to have an NBA, an NFL. You're not going to have shit, you know. You'll be left with hockey and golf, and then you'll be left with the player that everybody want to see, Tiger Woods. You know what I'm saying? Just gone. See ya. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. See, there's Read Deeply, like, yo, take me too. Like, there you go. Like, people, ain't nobody staying in a world without color. It's just not. Could you imagine a world without people of color? Are y'all bugging? Are y'all seriously bugging? Like, he can't do that. That's what's funny. A lot of people voted for this motherfucker because they thought he could do it. You know, and I guess he was smart as a politician. I say it all the time. That's all they do is lie to us. So you got to be on some shit like, okay, well, you know, like they said, uneducated white people put him in office. And they are about to see how uneducated they are when nothing that he said he was going to do can even come to pass. Nothing. He can't build a wall. He can't send black people away. He can't put all Muslims on a watch list. He can't do that. Those are all grounds for impeachment. And he knows it. Like, that's the thing. This motherfucker had advisors telling him this forever. I know he has. Like, Donald, you know, like, you can't really do this. And it's probably like, I know. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that he has said he can he do without immediately losing the presidency. All of it. Total grounds for impeachment. Oh. I'm back home. The Queen is in cooking. I'm excited. Let's see what we can. Shit, he called the whole state of Iowa stupid in a rally, and they still voted for him. There you go. Uneducated people do that. People who still believe that things are going to happen do that. people who still, you know, because it takes a stupid person to believe something that can't be done can be done. You know? And Trump right now just looks really fucked up because he looks like somebody. How can I say this? He looks like somebody, like, okay, let's do this analogy. You know, I like analogies. Let's say there's a toy. And it's a really complicated robot toy. And I want that toy so bad. You know, and your parents are like, you know, baby, it doesn't say it's your age range. You know how they got toys and they got the age range on them? Y'all know, y'all buy kids. Y'all been buying shit for Christmas forever. Stop fronting. You walk on something and it's like, you know, not for ages below 12. So, your kid is 5. You know what I'm saying? You're a 5-year-old. And you just keep seeing this shit on TV. And you gotta have it. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. So, your folks don't ever get to see the TV commercial because they ain't home when it come on. You know, after school, whatever. That shit'll come on. You at the daycare, whatever, waiting to get picked up. Your folks ain't fucking with no TV when they get home. They're gonna come home, eat, get you ready for bed, and put you in bed. Right? So, every day you're like, Mom, Dad, I want that robot. I want that robot. And then you get all the kids excited because the kids at where you're at are like, yo, I can't, you know, I can't get that. My folks won't buy me that. You know, it's too complicated. You know, you're not gonna know how to use it. I'm telling you, don't do it. You know, let's get this together. We can all play with these. This is our age range. And you're like, no. This is our intelligence range. You know, that's for 12 and up. You know, we're only 5. We're only 6. We're only 7. You know, we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't tripping. I'm getting that robot. And Christmas Day comes, and you go downstairs, you know? You go downstairs, and you unwrap your gift, and it's that robot. And it's in a million pieces. And your daddy and your mother are like, they're uneducated. But they helped you get it. See, not even your mama or daddy can put together this toy that you wanted so bad. But now you have it. And now you have us, Trump. And what are you going to do with America? This big, complicated toy that you don't have the education, experience, or even, it doesn't even seem like you have the will to learn how to use it properly. You're already getting a cabinet that comes from the Bush era. They've long forgotten or even given a fuck anymore about politics, and you digging up old bones to help you run in America like a Bush. You're gonna run it completely to hell. Thank you, Hope. And you know, Susie, that I'm good with my analogies, because I tell people, if you can't explain something to people like a 5-year-old, you know, a lot of people are looking at the TV and they're just like, Trump looks confused. I don't understand why he looks so confused. He said he was ready for America. He wanted it. He wanted to be president. You get, shall we say, you get what you asked for, but you don't necessarily understand what you asked for. I don't even really believe that Trump believed he could win. What up, boy? I don't even believe he believed it. I think, like you said, the fun was in the running. He had fun running around telling everybody, I'm going to do this for you, and I'm going to do that for you, and fuck the blacks, and fuck the Mexicans, and wait till I build this wall. He had fun saying that shit. He was laughing and joking and telling you, I could shoot somebody, and they're still going to vote for me. He had so much fun in the running. It's like, teen pregnancy. You ain't supposed to be having sex, young kids, but you do it. And then what? You have fun. The fun is in the making of the baby. The fun is not when you get it and you're not prepared. See, these are the things that you have to teach your children. Like, yes, the sex is a lot of fun. It feels great. But I promise you, what you get from it, whether it be a child or an STD, you will not be happy with the results if you are not prepared and educated enough to deal with it. These are facts on facts on facts. I will leave you with this because I need to go inside and tend to the family. But no, the uninformed gave him this toy, and it's all over the floor, and he can't put it together. I love you all. Peace, love, and Shussie Bone. No Bullshit Channel.